Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is Striker.
My name is Luba.
We wanted to make a quick video today about the confusion that you, as a Western man, may be experiencing if you're thinking about dating or going to date Eastern European women, right? And, you know, actually, I'll say this. One of the greatest things that I see in life is when someone sends us an email or books a call with us and they say, I've seen this. I thought that Ukrainian women were all traditional, but then I've seen it and I'm confused, because when someone is confused and they're reaching out, it means that they want to learn something. And for me, that is brilliant, and I love that. So the idea behind this video here was just to explain a little bit about why you're confused about what to believe when it comes to dating Eastern European women. Because you're supposed to be confused, right? Because if it was simple, everybody would go and do it. Nobody would be wasting money. Nobody would be getting scammed, right? Do you agree? And so a lot of these myths that you see out there, and it's like all Eastern European women, all women from Ukraine, they're all traditional, they want to cook, they want to clean, and all that sort of stuff. But then you see another video that says, well, that's not true at all. And another one might be that they don't care about age gaps, especially if you've done this letter writing stuff. Guys, don't do it. This letter writing stuff that encourages older men in their 60s, 70s, for example, to date or to talk to women in their 20s because they don't care about the age gap. Right?
To be honest, I'm a little bit shocked. Imagine how many guys at the moment doing letter writing. I just thought about that, because a lot of ladies, you know, or whatever, sitting there and writing how bad is everything. How many money guys are sending, like, for the lady that they never met? Like,
it's not even the ladies that are doing that. It's like some dude who owns the agency that's like,
guys, please don't do it. Like,
don't do it.
Do it only with the, like, if you want to help somebody, just with the person that you at least like saw and talk many times. You have personal contacts of this person.
But even that's confusing.
It's confusing. And you know why? Like, I think that, like, what is confusing? I just realized, because like all this situation that we are like going through, and I will talk about myself now, just like it is confusing, you know, the war in Ukraine, we have to move to another country, like all this stuff, it's confusing. But I realized that the most confusing in life is when you're listening to somebody's opinion, like, because when you're taking somebody's, like, somebody say that this city is good, somebody say that this city is bad, somebody say that Ukrainian ladies are all scammers, somebody say that there's like, it's the best thing that happened to him in life and he's happy for 30 years already with Ukrainian lady. And so this is the biggest confusion what the guys are going through, because they're listening others and they thinking that this is applicable to them.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because we always say, like, you know, if they're questioning our service, we say, well, do your due diligence, go out there and have a look, and, you know, if you decide you want to talk to us, then talk to us, right? But sometimes the more research that you do on this particular topic, the more confusing that it gets, right? Because there's just so many, I mean, it's a really bad industry, right? It's a really shitty industry, and it was one that I didn't really sort of picture myself being in, right? But and when you're in it, you see a whole lot of other stuff as well that you kind of can't unsee. You know, and so I understand the confusion. I went through the confusion at the start as well, you know, but, you know, I kind of wanted to figure it out, which did, you know, after a while I did figure it out, and that was what my channel was about, you know. And so when I started my channel, people started reaching out and they wanted to talk to me and understand what was going on, and I could give it to them straight, right? I've got no reason to bullshit them, right? They were me, you know, I was them, you know. And so we followed that through, you know, when it comes into Heart Rocket as well, right? We can't give 5 reasons why you need to do this or that with the Ukrainian women, or 5 reasons why Ukrainian women are this or that, because they're all different, and every situation is different, and you're different as well, because you're an individual and you have different experiences and you have different expectations as well, right? So you can't give solid advice. It's ridiculous to even think that you can watch a video and go, okay, I've watched this one video, now I know everything, right? You know, we give generic advice for you to go, either just to make you think. That's the whole thing. If you have a little bit of advice, you can think, and you can keep, you know, you can go with that.
Yeah, I want to say that when we're having our calls, we never actually insist on our opinion. Like, even sometimes we have a calls with the very young guys, and Striker, as a big daddy, he tried to talk them out, right? Like a little bit from like when the guy is like 21, like we had a call and he say, I want to marry, and Striker say, like, dude, just relax, just enjoy your life. And you know, but it's still like, we never insist. Like we have one guy who said, I understand you, Striker, I understand you, Luba, but I still want to try to do that. And it's like, we never, like, you don't have to listen to anybody. Yes, you will get your own confusion that you will share with somebody later, but like listening to somebody else, it's not exactly what's gonna happen to you. And that's why a lot of guys are sitting, like watching this video, wanting to do that very much, but will never do. It's not even that they will do it like sometime later. They will just never do. So I think that when we start our calls, we never call them like a sales call, because we actually do not try. Like, it's not the first thing that we're talking about, like which package would you like to get. And all the guys who did it, like striker always ask, the first thing is like, what are you planning to achieve? What do you want to achieve by the end of this call? So for us, it's extremely important to answer all of your questions. And then if our service is applicable for you, if you want to join it, perfect. Like, we're going to be happy if you jump on board.
Like every company that's in the same industry as us will do a free sales call for 15 minutes where they tell you, all the things that will unconfuse you, all the good things that you've heard, and dismiss all the bad things. Whereas we don't do that. So we tell you like what trouble you're going to have, what's going to be best for you with your situation, what issues you may encounter, what you need to do to prepare yourself. This is why we don't have free sales calls, right? Because for us, it's like, if you're paying us, you're paying for our time and for our knowledge, our expertise, to give it to you straight. If we were to do a free sales call, well, what's going to happen? Okay, you get 20 minutes of our time. We got to get this over with. We got to sell you something. Otherwise, you're wasting our time, right? But it's not the way that we do it. Okay, so we always have paid call. It costs $100, but it will unconfuse you, right? And some guys we talk to, they think, okay, I believed all the BS. Some people, we even say, like, if you're unsure, go and do the free calls with like the other companies, and then make a decision. Most of them never do the free calls with the others. They just email us afterwards and they'll say something like, I'm ready to do this. I trust you guys. I don't want to talk to this person or that person. And for us, that kind of, that validates exactly what we're doing. Like, we've given the person information, like good information that he can take and he can use for himself. And this is the important thing for us.
Yeah, and geography of our calls are so different. We're having from all over America, Texas. We got a lot of calls from Texas. I don't know, Texas,
Texas.
the biggest.
Must be like only like really overweight women in Texas. Yeah?
I don't know. No, but it's just the biggest, like very
Horrible
big state.
women in Texas.
We have, from New Jersey, like also, of course, California, a lot. We have from the smaller states, and like all of these guys are very different. And what is good for one is not exactly the same for another one.
Yeah.
This is what you need to understand. We have guys, like we had a call with a guy from New Caledonia that we even didn't know really where it was. We need to check the map. New Zealand, Australia, Canada, England, so many different guys talking to us from all over the world, asking for our advice. And what is good is that we're not trying to call ourselves like relationship coaches, but I do believe that over the experience, it is the most valuable what we have. We can read hundreds of books, we can read somebody's thoughts, again getting confused because we don't know if it is works, but we know for sure what is working and what is not, because we have experience with the real people. Not always this experience is good. We sometimes have a call with the guy who is like one time we have it like when the guy was already in a relationship and we have to deal with their like a little bit of a drama, but we are there for you from the stage 1 to stage, whenever you don't want to call us, because even like a lot of guys asking, like you have like 3 months of support with your package. We deleted from the website, like we're going to delete. We never ever charge anything else, like for our guys, and we always support them for any amount of time that they want, even if it is 2 years, 3 years. We're never gonna say, sorry, like it's expired, bye. We have a guy who applied for visa in March, not this year, the last year, and his lady just arrived to US on 4th of July. It's one of our first couple that, first tour that happened to us. So another couple, they also like, I don't know how many hours I've been on phone with them because they have some issues with the visa and now they're in Europe boat, but she's waiting and they don't want to do this like parole stuff they want because they're already married, etc., etc. So we're always there for you with all the confusion that you have. And it's much better and I think easier and nicer to get over this confusion with somebody who is like, I don't want to call us experts, but with somebody who knows this stuff.
I understand the confusion part, right? And I sometimes
because you've been there.
Yeah, because I've been there, and sometimes I respond to the comments if I think I can sway someone's mind or have some sort of useful debate in the comments. But if there's someone who's just like, Ukrainian women are all gold diggers and scammers, it's like, well, okay, then stay home. Nobody cares. No one's going to miss you in Ukraine, so don't worry about it. But if there's someone that has a genuine question or has some genuine confusion, that's what we're here for, because I went through it. We've got a ton of guys that have gone through it as well. We've learned so much, and you've been doing in this industry, working for all of these companies for how many years? 13 years?
I don't know, lost the count.
Doesn't matter. A long time anyway.
It's getting to be, 13, 14, 18 I was.
So if you are confused, you're best just to book a call. There's a link down below. Talk to us, and we can give you the information that you need. And it may be that you're having trouble with in a relationship that you're at the moment, which is probably 15-20% of our calls.
I
Guys
agree.
in a relationship, he doesn't know what to do. He needs maybe some translation or something like that. We can help you through all that as well. Or it might just be like you really don't know what the truth is at all. We'll tell you what the truth is, and we'll tell you what you can do at this point here if you want to go forward.
Exactly, and also like the geography of our calls is huge, and also the topics of our calls are absolutely like all over the
They're
place.
all over the place.
Yeah, because the guys sometimes asking about the relationship that with the Russian ladies that they have, and we're okay about that. We're okay to answer and advise, because a lot of the guys, not a lot, but like I don't know, maybe 2% of the guys who were dating like Russian ladies now in trouble, right? Like they're in trouble because they can't meet with the, but we also like we have solution for almost everything. I'm not saying that we're like we can solve all of your problems, but we definitely want to give you proper advice, and we don't want you to go through the confusion. I thought he's taking video of us. Maybe if we sit here, we get some European
Probably,
clients.
but we need to finish the video because I've only got three minutes left on this battery. Okay, well that's the video for today. We just wanted to talk about the confusion. You're supposed to be confused. It is confusing.
It's okay. It's natural. If you're not, it's like you are too.
Yeah, if you're not confused, then you're probably getting scammed, I would say.
Or if you're not confused, like you like. You're not gonna feel it, It's like it's something artificial to not be confused in this situation. So
Yeah.
we
Okay.
hope to hear from you soon. The link is in the description below, and we hope to see you soon here in Spain.
We'll see you later.